Hello students. The weather here is so unpredictable. 10 minutes ago it was raining very heavily and right now it is sunny outside. Let us see what causes this. Let's start.
So, weather influences our lives in different ways. During summer, we switch on fans to keep ourselves cool. We use light colored clothes in order to reflect the heat. During winter, we use dark color clothes and wrap ourselves in warm clothes to protect us from cold environment. Similarly, during the rainy season, we use umbrella or raincoat as it may rain anytime. So the weather of a place changes day after day and week after week. So it is a very complex phenomenon. It changes almost instantly. For example, it may be sunny right now, but it may rain 10 minutes from now. So it changes dynamically. Therefore, our daily activities are planned according to the weather predicted for a particular day. The daily report of weather is provided on television, radio, and even in the newspaper. If you look at today's newspaper, you will find out a weather report. Now, let us see the exact definition of weather. So, weather may be defined as the day to day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, and wind speed. For example, it may be sunny in one part of Ahmedabad, but it may be raining in another part of Ahmedabad. So, we will say that the weather of both the places are different. Let us understand what are the elements of weather. Elements of weather are nothing but the conditions on which weather depends. So, the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, and other factors are called elements of the weather because weather depends on these conditions. For example, if the temperature is too high, we will say that weather is very hot. Or if the temperature is too low, we will say that weather is very cold. Now we will study the elements of weather one by one. First is temperature. So the weather is mainly affected by the sun that produces heat and raise the temperature. The sun provides light as well as heat on the earth. So it is necessary for the production of energy. The heat from the sun is absorbed by the earth's surface, oceans and atmosphere. So it plays an important role in determining the weather of any place. Therefore, it is clear that change in weather is caused due to the sun because the changes occurring in the sun's heat will change the atmosphere more frequently. The time of sunrise and sunset also changes throughout the year. For example, during winters the sun sets early, but during summers the sun sets late. The next element of weather is rainfall. The amount of water droplets that fall back on the earth after condensation of water vapors is called rainfall. When the temperature is too low, these droplets in the cloud get freezed into crystals of ice and comes on the earth as snowfall. If you visit a hill station, the temperature there is very low. So, generally snowfall will occur there. And in hill stations, fog is also very common. During winters, the temperature falls after the sunset causing condensation of water vapors near the ground. These droplets hang in the air to form fog. In the previous chapter, chapter number 4, we understood that temperature is measured by an instrument called thermometer. Now, rainfall is generally measured in millimeter. The instrument that is used to measure the rainfall is called rain gauge. It is a measuring cylinder with a funnel kept on its top which collects the rainwater. The rainwater collected in measuring the cylinder gives the measure of rainfall. So you can see in the image that a funnel is there and it is kept on a container, and there is also a scale in millimeters. So when the rain falls on it, the rainwater will get collected and the level of rainwater will rise. And this is how we come to know about the amount of rainfall. Now, the next element of weather is humidity. You might have experienced that when you visit a coastal area, for example, Mumbai or Kerala, you will feel that you are sweating more than Ahmedabad. Why? It is because the humidity of those places is very high. So let us understand what is the meaning of humidity. It is defined as the amount of water vapor in air which causes dampness in air. Dampness is nothing but the amount of water vapor in air. Air has the ability to hold certain amount of water in form of water vapor. The capacity of air to hold water increases with rise in temperature and falls if heavy rainfall occurs. The humidity is measured by the instrument called hygrometer, which consists of two thermometers. The bulb of one thermometer is wet and other is dry. You will learn about its principle in higher classes. The next element of weather is wind speed. It is caused due to the difference in air pressure. Now what happens is, during summer, the wind blows from Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal and causes rain in India, while during winter it blows from mountain of North India towards northern plain and causes cold weather. Its speed is measured by an instrument called anemometer, and its direction is determined by an instrument called wind vane. Now what is difference of pressure? Always remember, when there is a temperature difference between two places, there is also a pressure difference. So wind always blow from a region of high pressure to a region of low pressure. In this image, you can see two instruments. On the right side, there is a wind vane. Wind vane is nothing but an arrow. So what happens is, whenever the wind blows, the arrow will change its direction and show the direction of wind. On the left side, there is an anemometer. Now, when the wind blows, the anemometer starts to revolve. So, the faster it revolves, the faster the wind speed is. So, this is how we determine the wind direction and the wind speed. Now, what is weather prediction? The prediction of weather is done by scientists called meteorologists, who study the changes in the weather. The weather is predicted by studying the patterns of weather and factors affecting them. The science which deals with the study of weather is called meteorology. You might have seen a weather forecast in newspaper. So it is nothing but predicting that how will be the weather tomorrow. Scientists have instruments by which they can determine that what will be the weather tomorrow or in next 5 days. It is very important because by that we can predict some natural disasters like flood and tsunamis. In India, the weather reports are prepared by the Meteorological Department of Government. This department collects the data of temperature, wind, etc. and predicts weather on television or radio or newspaper. The weather report is recorded every day in the form of graph and published in a table showing readings of different elements of weather. You can see in the logo here, it is Indian Meteorological Department. So in today's session, we learnt about weather and its elements. After that, we saw different types of instruments which are used to measure the elements of weather. After that, we studied about the scientists who study weather. And finally, we came to know about Indian Meteorological Department. I hope you found this session useful. Your homework is to read the chapter thoroughly. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.